watch.
Digging in now, Harold Reynolds, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Trammell will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Standing in, Edgar Martinez. One out, nobody on. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, tell me how frustrating that is right there. He comes unglued the pitch before, and then he shortens his swing, and he's able to fight you off for a 2-strike knock.
Sometimes, Mark, that's how you can get fooled as a pitcher. You see that previous pitch, you see that big swing, and you're expecting another big swing, but what does he do? He shortens it up and hits a bullet for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. scooped up to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Hansen is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. All even now, 2-2. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. So digging in now, John Shell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. John Shell becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate, Big Daddy Fielder, and that misses up and in. 3-1. Travis Friedman would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
A swing and a miss for the 3rd strike as he went after what would have been ball 4. Instead, the inning is over.
Tigers come up empty in the first. We've played an inning at Comerica Park with no score. Now batting, Jay Buhner. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. The 1-2. Misses off the plate. The 2-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. In now, Ken Griffey. Now a hard liner, but foul. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Buhner on at first, nobody out. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Another full count pitch on its way, and he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Coming to the plate now, Alvin Davis, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Now in the box, Scott Bradley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready now, Omar Vizquel. He'll swing it from the left side right here. No score here as we play inning number 2. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. One and 2. Here it is. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mosley is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Mariners leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom of the inning now. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Travis Friedman. Here now the 2-2. way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Lloyd Mosley waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. So coming to the plate, Lloyd Mosley. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 1-1. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Mike Heath. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
To the plate now, Lou Whitaker swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Standing in now, Larry Sheets, and he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Griffey Jr. patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Now to the plate, Gary Ward. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back. The 2-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And the count will be full. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 3 runs already home here. A bouncer to the left side. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bat. You never want to give a team extra outs.
At the plate, Alan Trammell. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Bonnie gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. In comes the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, John Shell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. Into the box now, Big Daddy Fielder, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We've played 2 full. It's the Tigers 4 and the Mariners nothing. Digging in now for the Mariners, number 8, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mosley will wait on it. 1 down. Now at the plate, Harold Reynolds. He flew out in his last at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. Gets dirty and gloves it. The throw. What a play.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
Digging in, Edgar Martinez. He singled his last time up. 2 out, nobody on. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ready. Payoff pitch. High in the air into shallow left center. Ward is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding in once again, Travis Friedman. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Striding into the box, Lloyd Mosley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Mike Heath will be next. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 3-2 pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Stepping up now, Mike Heath. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
At the plate, Lou Whitaker. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Larry Sheets. He's got it. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Tigers lead it 4-0. Off the inning, Ken Griffey Jr., and they'll need him to get something going here. Now here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Here now the 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw, got him. And I'm going to tell you, that is an incredible play.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jay Buhner. He reached on a single in his first try. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ward will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So 2 are gone here in the M's half of the 4th. And striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
In now, Alvin Davis. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. They're down 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Gary Ward. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in once again, Alan Trammell. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Griffey Jr. is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, John Shell. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Scott Bradley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Sheets moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Now at the plate, Omar Vizquel, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
So now to the plate, number 8. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.